Quickly, go right
Oh,
ahead.
you are doing it today.
Well, that was quicker than what I thought. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah,
But
but that's good.
go ahead and things get started. Get started.
Well,
Go.
welcome. We are taking the journey together. I am Zare, and I am here with my very handsome husband, Imar,
Yes. Good day. Good day. Good day.
and we are
Evening,
just,
actually.
yes,
Beautiful evening.
cold evening.
It is. It is. It is definitely chilly,
Yes,
chilly, chilly.
I don't do the cold too well,
And the
but
cold doesn't do you very well.
it doesn't. It doesn't do either one of us very well. It
Mm-hmm.
with the sinuses and everything, but still we plow right along. Um, we have been taking the journey together for quite a few years, about 3 years on this station,
Mm-hmm.
and 5 years on WRUU radio station.
Mm-hmm.
So, with that in mind, and with that said, I am going to read to you the Taking the Journey Together belief statement.
Yes.
It says,
That's it.
we believe in the magic of real
And
relationships.
it is magical on the end of spiritual. When you
Yes,
not say so?
I
And
would.
if you move that direction, it should be a beautiful creative dance.
Absolutely. Ooh, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
So we know we are going to relate.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter what your mother says, your father
Yes.
says, your children, or even what Jesus says. We are going to relate. And we also know the old saying that we can be friends, but we can't be lovers, or we can be lovers, but we can't be friends.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, we marry our lovers, but not our friends. But TTJT believes our friends can make our best lovers, and lovers can make our best friends.
Mm-hmm.
We believe that the Creator split one soul into masculine and feminine energies, and those energies have been on a journey through lifetimes, preparing to reunite here on earth. Each of us has a divine partner, the yin to our yang, who can help us feel whole again. As your hosts, we're Sharon and Craig Butts, or Zare and Imar,
Mm-hmm.
and we bring over 56 years of marriage experience to the table. We're here to help you reimagine your relationship lifestyle, drawing from our rich experiences to empower you to reach your goals. Taking the journey together is not about creating drama. We serve as watchmen and women dedicated to uplifting and empowering individuals to build and sustain balanced, healthy relationships, especially within our community. We address interpersonal concerns in dating, cohabiting, and marriage, all to cultivate committed, thriving relationships.
Committed, thriving relationship.
Yes,
Where's our committed and thriving friend that we used to have? Where is she at?
she is lost
Lost in
in,
space.
yes, literally. So she
Exactly. She.
she'll be back.
Hey, it is the
I'll reach out
fault
to her.
of our dynamic engineer who called me late today and changed a link that was supposed to be used from before when they got this out earlier in the week, and he changed the link, and not thinking by changing the link, we then of course had guest links that were altogether different. So our guest came in on another link that went to a prior link that was created sometime earlier in the week, and not this new one that was
Hmm.
created that we're on now. So they went to La La Land. We tried to give them another link. They might be just frustrated. That's the reason
Yeah.
why. I'm so sorry too. I don't know what to say.
Well,
Please forgive us.
we will see what is going to happen as this uh, picks up and we move forward. I have a feeling that she will uh,
Well,
get things working, and she'll
I'm gonna
be
give her a link
in
now.
pretty soon because I just sent her.
Try this link. I'm having to try this link, please.
Yes, and so um, yeah, we just keep on moving. This is another one of those ups and downs that we um, face from time to time
Mm-hmm.
when we least expect it. And so, but today we are kind of, I wouldn't say we're at least expecting things like this weather, but the weather is the thing that's forefront on my mind right now, just because I've
Mm-hmm.
been cold all day. My the heat in my room isn't working to my liking right now, and so
Mm-hmm.
it's like, okay, this is good. I don't think it would be so cold though if it wasn't for the wind.
Oh yeah, it was real windy today.
Yeah.
Seriously windy, not a little bit windy. It was seriously windy. But go
Hmm.
ahead.
Yeah. So, but it's supposed to warm up for a day or two next week. But
Mm-hmm.
that's okay. We just layer up and keep it moving.
Exactly. Layer up and keep it moving.
Hmm.
Just like in our relationships, we have to many times layer up and keep things moving. Hello, Scott. Hello, everyone. Good to see you here. Scott's back again twice. It must be nice when you say it twice.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, what a week is. I cut you off too. I'm
No,
sorry.
no, no. I'm good. I'm just kind of
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
You kind of like,
I
yeah.
Hey, look, I'm just glad that we're at this point in the week.
Yeah,
It's
you're glad for the weekend that's coming up. You get a
yes.
whole week off from school, and that's the reason why you are
Yes.
so
And I'm not going to
glad.
pretend. You're right. I'm not going to pretend I am
Mm-hmm.
needing this. You're needing this. We're needing this. And it
Yes.
seems like everybody at work is at the point where they are just kind of like, okay, I am not yet on overload, but I am definitely on done.
The first weekend after the presidential voting thing. Now people are either sign relief and how we can move on the way we want it, or how it always has been, or others are like, oh shit,
And,
it is what it is. What I'm going to do now?
and some are just ready to hunker down.
Yeah, exactly. So
Find-
this
find
week,
a hiding place.
exactly. This weekend is like, okay, let's either get and find that hunker down place, or let's take a break here for a minute and a breather and see how we can, recover. But think about this in our relationships, outside environments and people affecting us, and they do.
Mhm.
We still have our inside relationship between us that we still have to contend to. And that means no matter how the outside world is going, burning down, going to hell around us, we may be, if not, need to maintain
Absolutely.
whatever we need to maintain some cool, whatever we
Mhm.
need to maintain some peace. We just got to do
Yeah.
from a us point of view.
Exactly.
Okay, I say it again, from a us point of view, not an individual point of
Mm.
view, but from a us point of
Yeah.
view. We gotta
And
maintain
because we have to, within that time period, we have to um, be there for each other.
Mm-hmm.
We have to be able to say, I got your back, I got your front, and likewise, you say that to your partner. I got your back, I got your
Mhm.
front. Because at times like these, you can't go it alone. And you don't want to go it alone. You don't want to be at odds. This is not the time to be at odds with your partner during this storm.
Yeah, it's not time for you to swing your partner all around and make it go dose. Never mind.
Thank you.
Mhm.
we
Hey,
no,
country's still part of us.
country is
And
still
what's
part
your
of it.
name? Didn't get nominated for the country. What's your name? Jay-Z's.
Beyonce.
She did a country thing.
Yeah.
Now you and I, since we do camping, we know that country is still and was a flat out foundation of ours.
Yeah.
Where were we when we were enslaved anyway? But in the country. And down south,
Yeah.
I gained a lot of respect for those
Yeah.
who are in the country, who
Mhm.
still live country wise,
Yeah.
music and everything else. So,
Yeah.
and lifestyle. So, I mean, she was doing nothing no more but giving respect to those who look like us anyway.
Mhm.
And the idea that country was only specifically about white folks or Caucasian, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Really ridiculous.
The thing of it is, everybody was making such a big deal about
Yeah, they
her
did.
doing a country album and blah
Mhm.
blah 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 blah. She is not the first.
Well, thank you.
You know,
You mean as for R&B, or we're talking about a pop or hip hop?
I'm talking about black people doing country
Of course
music.
not. Charlie
She-
Pryor was doing it back then. There was
Back
more
when
than
we
that.
were growing up,
Yeah.
um, what's his last name is Rucker. I can't. Who used to be with Hootie and the Blowfish?
Yes.
He
yeah.
did it. I grew up. My sister's first sister-in-law sang country music
Mhm.
along with other types of music too.
Mhm.
You know, so I mean, it's been done by black people at all different levels.
Mhm. Mhm.
My co-worker, my co-teacher went to Nashville this past summer
Mhm.
to this past summer to the fanfare, I think it was.
Mhm.
And she was telling me that she was excited to see how many black people, especially females, were presented as performing on stage.
Mhm.
And so and she said that was a good thing that she felt, because
Mhm.
it showed that it was not just all of a Caucasian situation. She said, because
Mhm.
it's not that way. So anyway, that was really I didn't know that many people had moved into it, but until she gave me that little thing, I
Hey,
went to
you from
fanfare.
Tennessee? And you what?
No,
You
no,
know
no.
how many black cowboy events I've been to?
Mhm.
Not only because I've been down south, but a couple of ladies before that I dated took me to a very large one. I still remember it now in Oklahoma.
Mhm.
I remember Keith Sweat was there for some reason, but anyway, I mean, it was amazing seeing all those people that looked like
Yeah.
me, and young guys and gals who were riding horses, just doing their thing.
Yeah,
I mean,
there-
it was
there are-
unbelievable.
there are several
Beautiful
different-
feeling,
Mhm.
beautiful atmosphere, people family like, and I mean, I really enjoyed myself being there. The sister took me there to enjoy that. It really changed my stereotype. I mean, and then I went to another one sometime after that. I can't remember. I think in North Carolina they have one that's not too far from here you can go to. But you know that up in Nebraska, the idea of bronco busting and bull roping first came from a guy by the name of Bill Pickett. And Bill Pickett has an actual museum someplace out in Nebraska. Because when I used to go from Nebraska to see you, and I was doing, you were in Denver. So why are you looking at me all the time?
Nebraska, because
Yeah, in Nebraska, going out to Nebraska.
okay.
Yeah, I lived
Yeah.
in Nebraska. You don't remember? Okay, I'm not the same man. So anyway, I'm sorry, you're
Right.
not the same woman. So let's forget it. She don't know who it was. I don't know who you was then.
Yeah.
From that end. Anyway, out there, someplace just before you get on the line between the end of Nebraska and in Colorado, there is a place out there, a museum out there that specifically has Bill Pickett's name on it,
Mhm.
and gives credit to the fact of he was one of those great bull riders, and at the same time, what did I say? Bull. Well, I forgot what y'all.
Bull riding.
No,
The rodeo?
the rodeo when he wrapped,
Mhm.
you wrap rope around the legs of the
Calf and
cat.
stuff.
Well, ain't no calf. It's a bull from
well,
that end.
yeah.
And he actually traveled with not Bill Pickett. Bill Pickett, yes, he traveled with who's the guy that ended up like a fool, and a whole bunch of Indians dusted him off. Oh man, I remember his name too. He was a white guy, hat and big mustache. Oh, Buffalo Bill. Buffalo Bill. Yeah, Buffalo Bill. Yeah, you didn't know any of this.
Yeah. Well, I know about Bill Pickett.
But Buffalo Bill used to have a circus that ran around in that part of the country. Okay, as being part of country stuff.
Yeah.
And Bill Pickett was part of that too. At the same time, look it up if you want to find that kind of history out.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. Wow. Hello, Isabel. How you doing, Isabella? Good to see you here. Fantastic story. So, what are we going to be talking about today? From that?
Well, today we are still working on the understanding of the storm and
Mm-hmm.
how after the storm, you know, there's always a calm. There's always we go through the struggles, and
Mm-hmm.
you know, once the storm passes, we still have to be strong together.
Oh yeah, yeah. Also, too, make sure you share our show right now with your friends, your neighbors. Okay. Ha! Woo! We just went off a line, but
Or
I say like some church folks say, the devil is a liar. Who, whatever gremlin that was in the background, whatever the emissary in the background, hey, hater, whatever you were doing, you still can't get past us. What's meant for good is going to happen anyway from that end.
yes,
Man, but that was
that
unbelievable.
it
Just
was.
knocked us
I
right
mean,
off the
just
line.
it's so unexpectedly, you know.
Yeah, yeah, definitely unexpectedly. So anyway, what, where were we before?
Well, we were talking about the topic today.
Yes, what is
Yes.
our topic? Telling people also too to go share it with their friends and neighbors
Hmm.
and everybody else that they can think of, which would be okay. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's what I was there. I had that share thing at the bottom. That's what it was doing.
Yes. Yes. Um. There was something. See, now I'm.
Well, I know. I mean,
Yeah.
it just came out of nowhere, and we've never had a show just actually just go offline,
And
just
just
like
drop
and
us
be
like that.
dead like that. That was like
Yes.
unreal from that
And
end.
thank you all for hanging
It
in
was
there.
dead air, dead air. But go ahead.
Yes, we definitely appreciate you hanging in there and waiting until we got things straightened out.
Mhm.
Um. What was I about to say to you before
I
that
tell you, I'm
happened?
telling you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get us started because our connection.
Oh,
has
that's
been
what I was going to
restored.
ask you. Do you have a video for
Yeah, I've got a
us?
video for us. Let's see if it's still. Oh man, it's not. I got to go back and get it because it got crashed on us. So
And you know what happens here is really a whole lot like
mhm.
what happens in relationships.
Yeah.
Sometimes there are pitfalls that come out of nowhere.
Nowhere. Oh yeah.
You know, everything is going just fine, and then something happens to upset the apple cart.
Mhm.
All of a sudden, you're angry with one another,
Mhm.
or one person is angry with the other, or you know, you're about to go someplace and everything picks up so that you don't get to go. You know, somebody comes in, or it's just always something. You know, that there's a something comes in the mail, and what do? You fix it, you
Mhm.
work on it, and you make it okay.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so let's go to our guests today that you may have seen before someplace in the world. I see if our guest was here. She would let
Yeah,
us know if it was.
she thinks she's in.
Oh, no, she's not. She can't be. I know the link I gave her was good. I know the link that I gave her is good. There is no way she is in. So anyway, let's go ahead and share our guest. Not on the spot, but our guest is someplace else. But he's gonna give us some good information about when it's not going through the storm. Who in the relationship could be so valuable to you when you are going through the storm and you're not. And I'm gonna let him speak for himself. How's that? Hold on.
I can tell you saying something.
There you go. I bet you can hear us now.
Did you hear the clip?
Did you hear the clip?
Not at all.
Oh shoot!
Wonder
You
if
gotta
that
be
was the reason.
kidding me. No,
Okay.
no. I wonder how long. No, I had us off doing
The
the
whole time when before I came on, I went to see if y'all were on, and I noticed y'all were on. I was like, my link is not working, I guess, and I couldn't hear the clip because the clip was playing. I couldn't hear it then either.
Okay, so we're gonna man, Denzel Washington, when he's speaking, is so important. I just cannot not try this again. I'm gonna try
Yeah.
the whole screen and share it, put it up there right here,
And let us know if you can hear it.
Let's see if we can hear this again, because this oh
What?
what's this? What's this here? Oh, that's the wrong one. That's why. Go up here. Okay, here we go. And really? Seriously?
This is one of those days.
Seriously?
Okay, you want to stop sharing?
Yeah, I want to stop sharing that. I'm trying to figure out why in the hell is that doing that. Get that off of there. Get this back
So
over here.
while we're doing
Yeah,
that, how are you?
All is well, and Weldon's here.
Weldon is there, really?
Yeah, Weldon is welding. I wonder what he's
He's
welding.
here, but he's not here. He's here, but he's not here. He can
Oh,
hear,
okay.
but he's busy.
Okay, hold on. For a second.
Gotcha.
Sound like a
Well,
Houdini thing. He did
Yes,
it.
yes.
Okay, so do this.
Well, welcome, Weldon.
Yeah. Okay. Now talk to us to see if you hear. Here it goes. Hold on.
No.
Can you hear him at all?
No. I can't hear you either.
Can you hear us? Okay, but you couldn't hear him at all. Not even a little bit. What the hell is
Watch
going on? No, we on the other channel. Go share. Share.
That's not.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Let's try this. Hold on for a second.
But everything's actually been really, really good.
So baseball been very, very good to you. She don't even know that.
No.
She has no idea what I'm talking about.
That's
there.
it.
That's a what?
Can you hear that?
No.
That's every you can. This is everything that you can for this to be back. I'm serious. This is every choice off of sharing the screen. There's only 3 choices: tab, window, boom, boom, boom. I'm trying the window, the last one. Share the window. Hit share the window to the
Don't.
floor. Hold on. What was it? What's the rest of it?
We don't sing that song.
Come on, was it squeak, squeak, squeak?
We don't sing that song.
She know it. I know she.
I still can't hear him. What is wrong?
Give up. It worked last time. I don't know what's going on.
It comes down to
Y'all hear it?
we hear it fine.
You should keep grinding. Thank you, Mr. Jason.
Put the mic to it.
Wow.
Put the mic to it.
I know. I hate to do that.
I'm so eager to hear it.
Sharon, put your mic up there. Turn. Just point it this direction. and turn it around. So hold on for a second. Let me see how far I can go, so it won't fall off. Okay, that's the closest. Oh,
Yo, can I look it up and share it?
let's try that. Okay, so we're gonna try to put the mic to. I'm gonna mute my mic. And put this back up here so I can see him on the other window. I'm
You
going.
ain't mute your mic.
No, my mic's not gonna be muted yet, sister. So just hold on for a second. You have to
Oh.
listen to me a little bit longer, whether you like it or not.
No, I'm fine. I thought you pushed the button and said I'm gonna mute my mic.
Are you going to do a show on the radio platform also? Are you going to do? I'm going to do a show on the radio platform also. I don't know. Yes, Mr. Jason. Yes, Mr. Jason. We are. I guess you did know we are going to be going to a radio platform. We'll be doing that on a commercial here real soon to let you know. But yeah, we'll be doing that on the radio platform. And we got another special hour that we're going to do that has to do with some music. It will be something we're going to be doing too at the same time. So thank you for bringing it up and reminding us. Someone's talking about the magazine coming.
I'm included in that.
Okay, so here we go. We're going to try to do this again. Reset, share. I'm just going to do the whole window and put him up there again. And I'm going to mute me.
Nope. No. No.
You can't hear him at all?
Mm-mm.
Okay, there's something else going on. I'm wondering if, there's something else going on. I'm wondering if Facebook, where are we on right now? Where are we with?
I don't know.
Stream. I wonder if StreamYard is concerned about what they call royalties, and that certain shows that are specifically coming off of YouTube, they might be blocking it, the audio, because of royalty reasons. Because we got the mic going right against the speaker that I know I could hear from and talk Sharon right now. Excuse me. Okay, you guys couldn't hear me, but you probably heard me. Did you hear me through Sharon's mic?
I can hear it.
Okay, you froze. You froze a second. But did you hear me talk?
Yeah.
Okay, you heard me through Sharon's mic. So my mic was muted, but you heard me through Sharon's mic. So it lets you know Sharon's mic is working. And that her mic was pointing right at the speaker where we could hear it too. So only reason I could think of you could see the video, but you could see the mic is because maybe StreamYard has something going on that where you're playing something from YouTube, they blocked that because it could be because of what this got through saying? Royalty reasons. Because that's the only thing I can think of, because I tried every choice YouTube has to allow you to share it. You could visually share it, but you couldn't hear anything. And I didn't block out anything when it came to going through the process of having us listen. So that was crazy. Mm-hmm. Yes, the magazine I hear is supposed to be coming back, Jason. I don't know when exactly, but the magazine's supposed to be coming back. According to talking to Mr. Julius, we got somebody new that's coming on board, a gentleman that I know of who's coming.
Send the video to my inbox and I'll see if I can play the audio.
Yeah.
Why don't you do that while we take a break?
Yeah, exactly. Let's go ahead and take a break. Thank you, Sharon. And he's talking about a good woman. That's what he was talking about. A good woman. Whether in this case, a good woman with him was in the background, but also too, you have good women who are also in the foreground, but still helping. And anyway it goes, it has everything to do with the good woman. So you got to hear what he's got to say. So anyway, let's go to a break real quickly. Let me find where I'm at. I keep forgetting it's at the no, it's right there. I forget where am I at. Oh, there it is. And we'll go to our first commercial right now.
There. Are you ready to amplify your voice and embrace your passion? Tune in to Our Black Media Network, where community comes first and every story matters. We're here 24/7, delivering powerful content on everything from financial literacy to the latest in sports and mental health. We are unapologetically real, reflecting the heartbeat of our community with programs that inspire, empower, and drive change. Join us on all major media platforms to celebrate our unique voices and advocate for the change we want to see. With over 50K monthly viewers, our network is your go-to destination for authentic, engaging content. Be a part of the movement. Be a part of the change. Tune in to Our Black Media Network today and let your voice be heard.
Need your garments cleaned with care and with a professional touch? Then bring them to One Price Cleaners in Garden City at the Old Farmers Market on Highway 80. Service you can count on.
Right, we are back again. I'm gonna get her mic back up. Oh, she's got herself muted, so that's the reason why. Can't mute a guest because she's got herself muted. That's why. All right. Go ahead and talk to us. Do you got that link? I think I sent it to you.
You send it through text message?
Yeah, since I got your email, your telephone number from Sharon. Hope you didn't mind that.
Okay, let's see if it works. Can you guys hear?
Oh, I haven't been listening to your new digital radio station, Hot 12-107. It's awesome. Hey, thank you, Ms. Tanza, because I was looking to see if there was a Julius, a little bit of a link that we could scroll on the bottom of that new message about our new radio station, and I didn't find it, but that's all right. That brother shouted it out there. He says he's been listening to
Hot 2100.
Hot 2100. Our show will be on there too, and we got a new music program that's going to be coming up. It's going to be hot too at the same time, and I'll be part of it. So you're excited to hear from me again, doing something new, just something different, but it's going to be all conscious. That's what it's going to be all about. All right. Okay, you got it?
Yes.
Go ahead, shoot it.
You and Miss Pauletta have been married for 41 years.
Together for 45, 46, whatever it is.
That's what's up, man. That's a long time. I'm not trying to age you, but that's a long time. What is the secret sauce of being married and staying locked in for that long, especially while being in the spotlight?
Having a great woman. A faithful, honest, loving, patient wife. There's no secret sauce. She is the reason that our 4 children are doing what they're doing. She is the lead producer. Now I gotta go make it home. I cut a little piece off now for Papa, make him a little something. But other than that, she has filled them with love and imagination. They love each other, and she keeps our home tight. She keeps it together.
All right. Hey, it kind of broke up a little bit, but I think they got the gist of it, and I'm pretty sure you got the gist of it too at the same time. 42 years is too big together.
Well, no.
46?
They've been together 45 or 46. They've been married for 41.
Isn't that something?
41 years.
And he talked about his 2 sons. One's an actor. One is a director. They just did the direction of that play that you guys got to watch this weekend on Netflix too. It's called what? The Piano what?
The piano.
Yeah,
Piano player.
Yeah, Piano Player. And who wrote that?
August Wilson.
Yes. I have seen it before.
If you have not read or seen any of August Wilson's plays or his work, you must.
Yes.
He is definitely an icon as far as Black playwrights are concerned. He did what were Fences? If you saw Fences with Denzel Washington, he's the same person did that one. He was an amazing playwright.
Young folks, if you want to in turn get a feel, get a vibe for what the older generation was going through when it came to love, when it came to relationships, when it comes to your grandparents, and you want to get it down in detail, not from what you think it is, then these are the kind of shows you see. You're not going to see them on those other shows. You gotta watch it because our storytellers were certain playwriters, and they were shooting straight from the heart. They're shooting straight from where it actually came from, their lifestyles, and that way you can still connect with your ancestors and connect with your past. And what you'll find out is there really nothing new under the sun. They're going through feeling the same thing you be feeling, same thing you've been going through. They are going through as you're going through, but in this particular case, they went just a little bit farther. And they can help you out to get a little bit further too at the same time, right?
Yeah, and one of the things that comes to my mind is how these couples had to go. They stuck together through thick and thin, and quite often with all the things they were going through, personal and everything, it was a lot of thinness going on. But they still stuck it out. They had a sense of loyalty towards one another. And I feel like loyalty is one of those things that are missing. People talk all the time about love, being, having to have love, having to have friendship, having to have, all of these other things. But one of the things that you have to have in order for those things to work is loyalty.
Yes. So come on. We are looking at you, Empress, as the voice piece to young folks. Now, you ain't the Z generation. Sharon deals with the Z generation every day.
I honestly don't know what this generation is.
That's why we didn't have them on, because they don't know where they're going, what they're doing anyway. But you are part of that generation that's 35 and down that's doing things. So what is loyalty doing in your generation right now? What does that really mean, loyalty now? Or is that something that we don't know what that is anyway in the first place?
I take an old school take on it. What I've been observing, it's every man for themselves out here.
That's right.
If it's not what you're doing for me and what I'm doing for you, I'm not seeing genuine unity with just who a person is, with us just getting to know an individual through and through, traumas, good things, bad things, just all in all, just generally just getting to know someone inside and out and loving them for that and being there. Like, I'm the type, if we under a bridge, we under a bridge. We're going to figure out how to get from underneath it, but I'm not going to leave you because we ended up under the bridge. Okay. These days, if we ended up underneath the bridge, she or he is going to the next one that's not.
You mean if a car came by, the door opened and said, hey, you right beside your mate, come on in this car, stay out of the rain, let's go. Right. Would get up,
they leaving. They looking at him. They looking at the car. They look at him again, and they going to the car. No. If you ain't taking me and him, then we ain't going. Yeah. What you mean?
And how you feel about that too? How you feel about it? Because you in there, you got to really deal with it too. Because I see you, and Sharon and I see you on your Facebook. We'll be checking you now. You see you still all in it too, trying to do your best to navigate. But yet you're telling me this has happened. How do you, sister, really? How do you really handle that when you know that is there? How do you balance it?
I'm blunt, and. I know one time you told me it's a sword that I'm using, but I know that these days you have to be. If you're not looking for what I'm looking for, then please move on to the next, because I'm not here.
But maybe they might be feeling the same way, and that's why you see that result, because they're like, I'm going to get them before they get me.
Oh no, not get that before they get me. I'm the type, I let you know, look, I'm looking for. If you can't be under a bridge with me and figure out how to,
she just froze.
If you can't be under a bridge, you can't be under a bridge with me, and we figure out together how to get from underneath this bridge, then we don't need to be together. Okay. If we can't disagree, or if I can't be triggered and then we stop, or you catch my trigger and we understand the trigger and work through it, or if I can't catch your trigger, instead of every trigger is just, oh, I can't do this.
Mhm,
Like
mhm,
it's always a reason to split. If
mhm,
that's the type of time you're on, I'm not with that.
mhm.
I don't believe in divorce, and I don't date to just be fucking off, for lack of a better word to say.
Mhm,
I'm not. That's not the type of time I'm on.
mhm.
And if that's not what you're looking for, I'm not with it. And I don't believe in divorce. And that's
I
just
think I think I heard before that the word she's speaking of is that a lot of folks who are not doing that loyal, not doing that honesty, not doing that
Mhm.
long-term relationship where they're trying to make a connection together, they're doing situations.
Yes.
And so if this situation is not my situation, then I ain't doing it anymore.
Yeah.
But it might be a situation next week I might be able to do with you.
Mhm.
But this time right now, I ain't doing the situation right
Yeah.
now.
right.
Am I right? Is that what you're not?
Yeah. And if we can't work through it together or figure it out, and you ain't trying to leave me because of this, and I'm not trying to leave you because of that, then I'm not.
And do you see a lot of back and forth with the people involved? Like today we're together and everything is great. Next week it's not that great, and so we're going our separate ways. And 2 weeks later we're back together again, doing the same thing over and over again, and just have like that revolving.
Yeah.
And the reason I'm asking that is because I see a lot of that with the kids at school, and I'm thinking that they're getting it from their parents.
Yeah.
They
From
gotta be. They
parents
gotta be, because it's potent. It's potent. I definitely went through my share of those types of relationships, and because I'm the type that I'm gonna go through, I'm loyal. We doing this.
Mhm.
I'm here for them to come back too.
Mhm.
Usually the person that never leaves is on that type of time. The person that's leaving is the one that's like what we're talking about, ready to leave when stuff is not going the way they want it to go. And that's not what you're supposed to do.
No, not in a balanced, healthy, thriving relationship.
Right.
Now,
When
the
both-
relationships you're talking about, which are just striving relationships
Mhm.
that do happen that way, they do exist. So
Yes.
we're not
that
acknowledging.
comes with both parties having emotional
Yeah.
intelligence.
Yeah.
When one person doesn't have emotional intelligence,
Mhm.
that's what's going to happen. They can't control how they feel. They feel like this in this moment. I don't want to be here. We're done. It's over.
Mhm.
And then they're done and it's over. And that wasn't the reality. And that's why you come back, because your reality was not you're done. You reacted off of that emotion at that time.
Mhm.
But you want to be with me because you keep coming back. So if you're gonna keep breaking up and coming back, then let's just face it and fix the problems. Let's stay when you feel like that. That should be something recognized. Okay, I'm feeling like I need to leave. This is the time to stay.
Well, you know that again is where taking the journey actually comes into play. Is when both people, usually it's supposed to be both, it must be both people, I'll be honest with you, who say we are in a situation where we want to move further, we want to have some kind of tangibility, and we need to do some kind of work so that we can move on further in a relationship together as an us. Now, I use the word sometimes, it's called maybe remodeling, rebuilding that house, no doubt about it. I may use the word sometimes it has to do with the first time doing a foundation that wasn't there before. So therefore we need some kind of input to help us to do that. Sometimes it might just be a whole new rejuvenation that you need in a relationship. It could be after 10, 20 years, hopefully not, that you had children, your children in the garden, and you're having, what's that called?
The empty nest syndrome.
Empty nest syndrome. I turn around, who are you? You look at me and say,
why are you?
wow. Sure.
Yeah.
That'd be just like you say something.
No,
like
no,
that.
no, because
I'm
that's
just joking.
because
I'm
that's
just
what.
because we didn't have the kids together like this.
No,
I'm just
no,
joking.
no. But I've heard people say
Mhm.
that. I had a coworker. I've been in what I'm doing so long that I've had a lot of years with a lot of people.
Mhm.
And this one lady, their daughter
Mhm.
went off to college, and she was like, we don't even know what to do with each other. We did everything, the three of us, and now she's gone. So now what do? We don't even know the same thing. And so it was like, I don't even know. She said to me, I don't even know who he is. And she was just venting.
Mhm.
I don't even know who he is. I don't even know why he's in my house. I'm like, first of all, it's y'all's house. You know,
Mhm.
it's not just yours. And I mean, this was way before we
see,
met
even
each
that
other.
It's
simple,
time to get to know each other. It's time
Mhm.
to start rekindling. It's time to start dating. Take it back to when you started. It's
yeah,
time to go out on dates. It's time to travel. Y'all free of the children.
yes.
Let's live. Let's live together, not live. Let's
With
live.
without the principles, we strongly feel of having that idea that we are us and connect with what?
Interconnectivity.
And what's the other one? Interconnectivity, intra-connectivity.
Mhm.
I usually call it into me. Okay, into me. If you two are not trying to be into each other, then that's not going to work in the long run.
Mhm.
And very easily you could wake up after 10, 15 years and say just what you just got
Yeah.
to say, because you two were not into each other whatsoever,
Right.
because you were into your kids, you were into the job, you're into the outside environment, running after the rat race, all that good stuff that you could do. You could still be making love every other day, or maybe you just cut down every other week or every other month, however it may be. But you were not trying to be into one another.
And you
You
didn't
weren't
have
trying to make a
you
connection.
didn't have any kind of real relationship.
Mhm.
You had evolved into basic roommates.
Mm.
And anybody, you don't have to be in a close understanding with a roommate.
Mhm.
You know, okay, I've never had a roommate, so I'm just going with what
I like what this brother said.
what
I
I
heard what this
think.
person said. Look at that.
Your age does not mean you grow.
Conscious lives matter.
Exactly.
That's one of my people.
Yeah. Isn't that
Yeah,
something?
that's definitely true.
Yet you would think after 20, 30 years, which is our point, you would think they have some kind of
Mhm.
idea when it comes to connecting and being into one another. It's not. And I'll be honest with you, taking the journey together, which has came out of the fact of my observations, seeing many relationships, especially relationships to African-American relationships, they could go and have been from especially old school for years like that and have no real connection to each other whatsoever. And my main important thing is that many times they don't even understand friendship.
Yeah.
They came under a time that we could be friends, you know, the rest of the
Exactly.
story. But friendship was not something that we ever really had to be.
Yeah.
And when there came to a time where, well, we get to know,
Mhm.
that
Yeah.
means being a friend. I didn't even believe that.
And see, one of the advantages to being a friend is when you're in a relationship, both people grow, but they don't necessarily grow at the same rate
Mhm.
or in the same direction. But if you're friends, you can keep a connection with that, and so you can see
where you
how-
actually will want to try to
Yeah.
grow in the same direction.
exactly.
If you're friends,
and that's what
true
I'm,
friends, I'm talking
and
about.
that's what I'm trying to get at. If you see this person is growing a little bit this way and you're growing a little bit that way, before it's like this, you know, like totally separated, you can bring it back together. You can
If
work.
you can make the past relate, that's all you have to do.
Yes.
Yeah, who's this other person saying? Oh, that was just that brother again. Okay, he was
You
talking
make you can make the past relate. Like there's
Yeah.
there's a relation in everything.
Exactly, but you have to work at it.
you know what you said. If Dr. Frazier was on, he was supposed to be on tonight. Oh shoot, he's gonna be mad at me because he got the other bad link too.
Oh,
But he didn't text me. Julius, I'm gonna get you. Anyway, Dr. Frazier was supposed to be on tonight. He got that old link
oh,
because he told me he was coming on. But
Mhm.
Dr. Frazier would say, in his line of thinking as a holistic doctor, he would say symbioticness, being a
symbiotic
symbiosis,
relationship.
which all things are connected to
Mhm.
one another
Yeah.
in a balanced way, whether we know it or not.
Mhm.
Everything around us is always relating because we're
Right.
all connected. So as it is above, as it is below. And we have to understand that that is something that is not out of the natural order of life, not out of the natural order of space, not out of the natural order of spirituality,
But
not
we're out of the
not
natural
out
order
of
of
the order
time.
of eternity itself. You're right. Thank
We're
you.
out of time.
Oh my goodness, I just get ready to go down the line like I do. So
I
I'm
know
sorry.
it was just getting good.
Okay.
And
So where can we find you, Miss Lady?
I see Port Savannah on all platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and I see Port Savannah at gmail.com.
Okay.
Okay.
Sharon, where can you find us?
You can find us here Thursday nights at 6 p.m. And you can also find us on WRUU on Saturday mornings from 9 to 10 a.m., where we are also taking the journey together.
Don't forget, sometime in December, if we're talking a little bit more about it, we'll be doing something in Richmond Hill, a 5th annual Christmas movie that we're going to have and Get Back in Toys. We're going to have icy ports there. Hopefully some of the young folks need to learn how to get back. This is another way that you can get back in connection to do with us that's beyond learning in your relationship. If you can learn how to do this outside of your relationship, then you'll be able to do it easily in your relationship, because it's all connected to being more than this, being not just about you. And that's what this is all about too. So we'll hope to see your friends there. Hope to see some people there that very day too at the same time. Make sure you get hold of us or her if you want to pitch in some toys, right?
Absolutely. And that's the big thing that we need. We need toys because the children need toys. You know, no matter how you feel about the holiday, sometimes you have to step outside of what your belief system is and look at what somebody else's belief system is and help them out. And that's what we're trying to do.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah. See, and thank you. And that's great. We need toys for all ages. So whatever you can donate, we will be more than happy to accept it.
No, I'm going to have to cut you out. I'm sorry, but
I'm done.
you got to go. Thank you, everybody. Love y'all. Next time, peace and ashe.
Like that.